Welcome back. Today we're in the fig greenhouse and we're gonna look over some more varieties. This is Southern Illinois, zone 7A. My name's Troy. The name of this little project is Fig and Fruit Nursery and Orchard, and we're trying to learn and see what we can do and how varieties do in greenhouses and what might make a commercial variety for people to put in more greenhouses and sell figs. So let's get into it. I'm going to just be adding clips on, and you might see this same introduction a couple different times, but we'll be doing some different varieties. So hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Right here we're having a look at LSU Hollier. Now the ones up here I got my hands on, this is white Madeira. So we're not looking at it, we are looking at this LSU Hollier. And as you can see here, it is down here kind of under this. I kind of let that get too big, but that don't seem to bother it. It's trying to fig. This one likes to, it's trying to get some on it. There's some maybe down here. Yep, there's one right there. Don't know if you can see it or not. It's tied down. And you can see here on this outer edge, got a lot more. This may be a tree that needs a little more light and thinning too, because this branch here is kind of out in the open. It's got plenty of figs on it. And some of these branches that are on up here where they got plenty of light seem to be going on and fruiting a little faster. So this is definitely a tree that will benefit from being pruned in a greenhouse. Some don't seem to be quite as light sensitive. You can see them limbs back there. They've got fruit on them. But they're, out in the open, getting lots of light. So anything that's like that, it seems to, on Hollier, seems to be a fruiting. And the good thing is man, this is an early fig. See, it's usually 10, 15, 20 days, even some years ahead. It's just a real early fig. You get over here is the end of this branch here. Now it's got quite a few figs out here on it. And it gets, it was somewhat getting some camouflage from this other tree, but both of them seem to be fruiting real good here. So sometimes it just kind of depends. That's LSU Hollier right there. Got some decent fruit set. We'll definitely in about 50 days maybe, we'll be picking these. End of July. Oh, and now we're going to take a look at another one. This afternoon we're looking at this is Black Greek. Now that's not Irene's Black Greek. This is Mario's Black Greek, or Marius's Black Greek. It's supposed to be the same as the one that Lou has on his channel. I got this from the contact that said that this was the same. It is a really good fig, so I wanted to try one in the ground. It's a Mount Etna variety, and it seems to be a prolific fruiter. I decided to leave it in this kind of form. I'd kind of prune it as it grows, and I'm gonna probably, this branch I got here in my hand, I'm gonna pull it around here and train it kind of the Spy style. And I'm just going to kind of start training on it and letting it grow some. And I am going to, like I said, I am going to train it down to Spy, but I haven't because it just hasn't grown any of the limbs I want. There's another limb back over there I think I'm going to be able to use. So after this season, I'll chop this one's head off, and I'll grab this limb back here, I think, and pin it down over here like so. And then we'll have a pretty decent form for a Japanese Spy tree next season as we turn it into that. Now, the next one we're going to look at is Norella. And it's also a Mount Etna, and it's already had its head chopped off. It is also a Mount Etna, and you can see the leaves look pretty similar, but I had previously trained this one when it was in the pot, and all I had to do was bend it over this spring and get it going. It's growed, but it hasn't had a big growth spurt. Some of these ones that it seems like the ones I planted midsummer last year, they're still trying to get dug into the ground and grow. I expect to see a later growth spurt in these. I didn't have this problem before, but they was also when you put them in the ground and prune a tree, it changes their hormones, so they do a totally different thing. And I'm starting to think that when you put one in the ground, you need to go ahead and prune it so it'll grow like these other ones have just grown like crazy since I've done that. So, yeah, maybe you have later figs the first season, but the next year, you have very large trees, where these trees that I just stuck in the ground and didn't prune just haven't grown as well as the ones that I did.